The Bandar Abbas Naval Base, located along Iran's southern coastline, constitutes one of the most strategically significant military installations in the Middle East. Its importance derives primarily from its proximity to the Strait of Hormuz, a narrow maritime chokepoint through which a substantial share of global oil shipments transits. The ability to monitor, influence, or disrupt traffic through this corridor carries far-reaching economic consequences, positioning Bandar Abbas as a central pillar of Iran's maritime strategy. Against this backdrop, it is unsurprising that the United States military would target the base, focusing on high-value assets stationed there. More noteworthy, however, is the reported employment of long-range artillery in an attempt to neutralize a submarine, an unconventional approach given the inherent challenges associated with engaging submerged or mobile underwater platforms. In this video, Defense Updates analyzes how Iran's most potent submarine has been sunk using ATACMS. Before we proceed, a word on NordVPN, which is one of the most trusted and fastest VPN brand that has a no-log policy validated by Deloitte. NordVPN provides a 256-bit encrypted tunnel that protects your privacy and also enables you to access contents that are blocked based on geolocation. Its threat protection system helps you avoid phishing, scams, and malware. NordVPN application is available for all the major platforms as well as browsers. Get an exclusive NordVPN deal with massive saving by going to nordvpn.com/defense or clicking the link in the description. It's risk-free with Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee. Dan Kane, chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, placed particular emphasis on the role of field artillery units in ongoing operations against Iran during a Pentagon press briefing. Kane said on March 13th, "Today I'm going to talk about our incredible artillery force, comprised of American soldiers and Marines who've been sinking ships and destroying depots. Our Army and Marine artillerymen are hitting sites that Iran relies on to project power beyond their borders and protect our deployed forces." Apart from providing several info, Kane added, they used Army ATACMS to sink multiple ships, including a submarine, and they've done all of this with the precision and determination that comes from relentless training and trust in each other and in their weapon systems. Kane also said, "We've rendered the Iranian Navy combat ineffective, but continue to attack naval vessels." Kane did not identify the Iranian submarine reportedly destroyed using ATACMS, nor did he specify its class. However, a review of satellite imagery from Planet Labs archive indicates that one of Iran's 3 Russian-built Kilo-class diesel-electric submarines was sunk at Bandar Abbas as of March 4th. Notably, the vessel appeared intact in an earlier image captured on March 2nd, following the initial wave of strikes. In a video address on March 5th, U.S. Navy Admiral Brad Cooper, head of U.S. Central Command CENTCOM, had said that the most operational Iranian submarine now has a hole in its side. The specific submarine referenced by Cooper remains unclear. However, it was most likely a Kilo-class sub. Iran operates 3 Kilo-class submarines, which constitute the most capable assets within its undersea fleet: IRINS TAREGH, IRIS NU, and IRIS UNES. At the time in question, the latter 2 were reportedly undergoing extended maintenance and were not operationally available. Notably, IRINS TAREGH S901 was the only semi-operational Kilo-class submarine and was present during the strikes. Accordingly, it is highly probable that this vessel was the one being referenced by U.S. military leadership. ATACMS is a surface-to-surface missile manufactured by the U.S. defense company Lockheed Martin. It has GPS-aided inertial navigation for guidance. Due to its ballistic path and high speeds of more than Mach 3 during the terminal phase of flight, ATACMS is difficult to intercept when compared to other types of missiles, like subsonic air-breathing cruise missiles. The smaller size compared to cruise missiles like a Tomahawk also helps it to evade interception. ATACMS has several variants that have different types of payload: cluster munition warhead, unitary warhead, etc. For example, the M39 ATACMS has a range of 100 miles or 160 kilometers and scatters 950 M74 bomblets on the target. The M39A1 is the extended range version of M39. It sacrifices warhead size for a larger rocket motor to achieve this. It has a range of 190 miles or 300 kilometers and has 300 M74 bomblets. The M57 Block 1A has a unitary warhead and also possesses a range of 190 miles or 300 kilometers. HIMARS, M142 High Mobility Artillery Rocket System, and M270 MLRS Multiple Launch Rocket System can launch ATACMS. HIMARS has one universal pod that can accommodate 6 unguided or guided missiles of 227 millimeter caliber, or 1 ATACMS. M270 MLRS has 2 such pods. The potential closure of the Strait of Hormuz has long been a central pillar of Iran's deterrent strategy, and submarines, particularly kilo-class boats such as IRINS TAREGH, would play a critical role in such a scenario. These Russian-built diesel-electric submarines are among the most capable assets in Iran's naval inventory, combining stealth, firepower, and versatility in a way that is well-suited to the confined waters of the Gulf. A defining advantage of Kilo-class submarines is their low acoustic signature. One of the most effective ways TAREGH could contribute to closing the strait is through mine warfare. Kilo-class submarines are capable of deploying naval mines, including advanced variants that can detect ships through acoustic, magnetic, or pressure signatures. In addition to mine laying, TAREGH is equipped with 6 533 millimeter torpedo tubes and can carry a mix of torpedoes and potentially anti-ship cruise missiles. This allows it to directly engage high-value targets such as oil tankers, escort vessels, or naval task groups. Accordingly, TAREGH represented a high-value target. There is no known variant of the ATACMS capable of effectively engaging moving maritime targets. Therefore, the submarine was most likely stationary within the base at the time of the strike. Submarines are inherently vulnerable while docked, as they lack the concealment and maneuverability that underpin their survivability at sea. This is not without precedent. In August 2024, an ATACMS strike, launched from either HIMARS or M270M LRS, reportedly struck the Kilo-class submarine Rostov-on-Don while it was berthed in the Crimean port of Sevastopol. The incident underscores a broader operational lesson. Retaining such a critical asset in a fixed and exposed position significantly increases its vulnerability, particularly in a contested environment.